Okay, guys. It's time to go back here and do the codes. Are we ready to do the codes? So here's what happened. In patch 2.0, the developers added that minigame with Johnny Silverhand, Arasaka Tower 3D, right? Once you do the maze puzzle, you unlock the keypads on the servers, right, to enter a few codes. But there was one issue with those keypads. And the issue was that the keypads weren't necessarily programmed the way developers wanted them. But now in the newest patch 2.0.1, I believe, the codes are in and actually working. So let's go do that. There were codes that were working in patch 2.0, but from what I see, it's not necessarily what developers wanted. But now the codes are completely solvable, and they're in the game. So let's do that before everything else.
Excuse you. Oh, man.
Okay. So back here. Where this is. Now, I've already entered this one. It says 240. Or maybe I didn't. Not sure if I saved when I entered it. But this one now should be 00240. There we go. So, how do you get these codes? Well, the awesome Reddit community solved it. So how do you get them? Well, there's a laptop here that we found that has Ouroboros symbol that we also saw in The Witcher 3. In that, behind that secret portal with unkillable wraiths, right? That Ouroboros in The Witcher had a few letters on it, right? And the same goes for the laptop that's here. It has lots of letters placed in like quadrants, like in Matrix. It's like a matrix of letters, right? Now, I didn't go fully into detail because I still want to solve it myself, or at least translate it myself, the letters and stuff. But here's the thing. When you figure out the pattern of letters on the laptop, and when you translate them, you get a key. Then you have to use that key in Witcher 3 on that Ouroboros in Witcher 3. And those letters in Witcher 3 on that Ouroboros, they give you the codes for these machines right here. Let me show the snake from Witcher 3 in case if some people haven't played it. Just give me a second. So yeah, do you see those FF, VQ, B, Z, FP, DVE? Those are actually the codes that we have to enter here. Now to translate them, first you have to figure out the pattern on the laptop that we find in the game over there next to the piles of trash. So these are the codes that we actually enter in the PC. It's a very interesting Easter egg across two games. Very interesting. And I'll talk about it more as we get through this quest, right? So, let me show you the codes. Now, I still haven't figured out the pattern on laptop. I didn't want to spoil myself too much because I do want to try to translate it myself. To learn how to do that, stuff like that, figure it out. But this one is 00240. This one is 00255. This one is 00006. This one is 00181. This one is 00051. This one is 3091. This one we entered. This one is 00270. And this one is 00420. So what now? Well, now there is a new file here. Copy magenta HXF success log. New coordinates received. So what is that? Well, that takes us all the way here. And by the way, all the info, the amazing people that figured this out is on Reddit on FF06B5. The thing that started all of this. It's the dedicated Reddit just for this puzzle. That lasted for like, what, 3 years, 4 years? Ever since the original Cyberpunk came out. Okay, on our way to here, those are the coordinates from the PC that we got. We're gonna visit Ripperdock to buy an Apogee Sandevistan. Why that one? Because in the 3D Arasaka Tower minigame, we found a sign Ard Wolf, which is also an Easter egg to Wolfenstein 3D. Early versions of that game had an Easter egg that said, call Apogee and say Ard Wolf. Now in this game, Ard Wolf can also mean Ard from Witcher 3, Wolf, White Wolf, Geralt, but it's also an Easter egg to Wolfenstein 3D.
Life's pointless, anyway.
Looking to get chipped.
Mm-hmm. And?
And? What? You're a ripper, aren't you?
Yes, for my people.
I'll make it worth your while.
Is that so? Worth it by how much?
Okay, we need this one. When active, slows time down by 85%. Headshot damage, crit chance, crit damage. Neutralizing an enemy when active gives you extended duration and stamina. Max duration 8 seconds, cooldown 30 seconds. Reflex attuned. This is an amazing cyberware.
Not a bad-looking clinic you got here.
One of the best in the whole city. Surprised, eh? People think Pacifica is the third world. Children playing barefoot among ruin, but they can't see the strength that lies dormant here. One day, they shall reckon with it.
Come back to the camp, it's about Jake. Okay, now we got coordinates to go here. So here, right here, we're looking for this mattress. And then here we have to wait for 30 in-game minutes. Okay, let's wait for 4 a.m. Panam message. I'm gonna read her message later. Why are we standing on this mattress like this? Well, the whole Easter egg started with a statue, the monk statue. And what do monks do? They meditate. So that's kinda an idea what we're doing now. We're just standing here in silence and meditating. There we go. And there's the Ouroboros. Now these letters might have some other meaning. These numbers might also have a meaning. Now, do you see this cube? Do you see this cube up here? That's a QR code, and you can scan it. Let me read you what happens when you scan it. You get a text, okay? So here's the text from the scanned QR code. You've been looking long enough. You can stop now. It's over. Or is it? No, really, it is. One thing ends, another begins. Now, this is kind of similar to Witcher. Witcher has like a quest, something ends, something begins. Could be a throwback to that, maybe not. Or it just could be like, imagine yourself, you're playing a game and you figure out one thing and then you move on to something else, right? Except nothing's beginning or ending. That's just your gonk mammal brain trying to make sense of your world, to create order, to control, to try to delay the inevitable realization that you're nothing. We're nothing. Mathematics, physics, chemistry, in the grand scheme of things. Nothing but tools to acquire power. Hardly more advanced than the first rock we grabbed to bash each other's skulls. Isn't that liberating? You're welcome. Go, be free. Frolic like the over-evolved primates you are. And for all you seekers and fools finding patterns when there are none, creating order out of chaos. Now this line, for all of you seekers and fools, finding pattern when there is none. Here's the thing with that. Gamers who like to play games on a deeper level. And by deeper level, I mean not just rushing through them, but more like wanting to explore, wanting to search for clues, for hidden stuff, for Easter eggs. I've seen it many times, and I'm also one guilty of it, is that sometimes we're searching for stuff to make sense where it just isn't there. Developers didn't want that. They didn't make it like that. For example, like there's a sound in Silent Hill that people were going crazy for. What does it mean? Why is it there? Why does it happen there? In the end, it turned out it's just a random stock sound from the internet. In Mass Effect, there was a picture of Tali in the original versions of Mass Effect. So people were trying to figure out her face. In the end, it turned out that Tali's face was just a stock photo from the internet. So many times we gamers that, as I said, like to play games on a deeper level to find out stuff, we do tend to try to overanalyze, to just find something that isn't there, that developers didn't intend to be there. And I feel like this Easter egg started like that, and I will explain it later. But anyway, let's continue with the message. And for all of you seekers and fools finding patterns when there are none, creating order out of chaos. Now, creating order out of chaos is also a Witcher throwback. It's what mages do. Here's a little secret for you. This isn't the first time we've met, and it won't be the last. But for now, you can rest easy. Celebrate your adorable little achievement by cracking open a broseph and marveling at being the only creature on this planet with opposable thumb. Just don't read too deep into it. Another thing that some gamers tend to do. Don't read too deep into it. In the grand scheme of things, you get the gist. Catch you around, Chumbata. So that's the message you can get by scanning this QR code. The number that we had in the sequence, that was 0.0729735. I'ma just put it in the chat. It says the fine structure constant is a dimension 1. EI, it's simply a number. It's very nearly equal to 1 divided by 137. It is a coupling constant, or a measure of strength in electromagnetic force that governs how electrically charged elementary particles, e.g. electron and the light photons, interact. Electrons and photons interact. So I could see that as a fourth wall breaking. Like electrons and photons are interacting to show us the game. Or it could be something else, but that's how I see it now when I read it. Anyways, let's move on. Why is the screen glitching out? Because I pulled out a photo mode in the cutscene. But yeah, that QR code can be scanned. So, in the scene, we saw a guy come to us, and these are his clothes, just left here. Did he record himself vanishing here? Let's check his laptop. It's from Polyhistor, the guy who left the laptop in the church. Just reviewed the spectroscopic data you sent. Some anomalies, yeah, but nothing to tickle your tastes over. Not yet anyway. We read this in the chapel. This is probably the same laptop. Could be the same laptop. We read this. Yeah, okay, let's see the files. I finally made it, but apparently I wasn't the first. Okay, I need to I need to wait for sun to go away. Hold on. Let's skip some time. Okay. I finally made it, but apparently I wasn't the first. There's another here. Found at the epicenter, partially covered in sand, unconscious but alive. An unlucky passerby, so he's talking about me. The trespasser who accessed my mainframe, so yeah, we did that in the church. I tried stims, electroshocks, even a slap to face, sorry stranger. But nothing will wake him. There's nothing more I can do except make sure he at least won't choke on his own vomit. I need to finish setting up my equipment and examine the surrounding area. The path leads here. It's time to discover why. Initial environmental scans. No abnormal electromagnetic phenomena. Normal background radiation. Whatever makes this place special, I can't identify it. In any case, if I'm right, the window should open in less than a minute now. And this mystery man, he still hasn't regained consciousness. A coma? Odd, odd, so very odd. So this window that should open here. Since there's an Easter egg in Witcher 3, and apparently Witcher and Cyberpunk are connected, could this be something like conjunction of spheres? Because that's how the monsters get into the Witcher world. The worlds connect each other. The portal opens and then monsters just go from one world to another. This could be it. But let's see, let's read more. Something happened. I don't know how to put it into words. I saw a vision, hallucination. One moment, walking in circles, barefoot in the sand. The next, suddenly indoors, a room, wholly unfamiliar. But there was someone else, sitting and watching a TV or a monitor. I couldn't see their face, but I could make out the image on the screen. It was me. They were watching me, or rather watching through me. Doesn't make any sense. Whoever this watcher is, they were supremely focused as they watched. No, not watched. So much as observed. Seemingly unaware I was in the room with them. As I write this, I'm back in the desert. I don't remember how or when I awoke. I don't know how long this dream lasted, for lack of a better word. I'm going back. I have to. I need to prepare. So is this talking about gamers? Watching on a TV? Is this trying to break a fourth wall? Are the in-game characters becoming aware? It was clearer this time. The watchers sat exactly where they had before, but this time I could make out some sounds. I could discern more detail, but it required an immense focus, effort, this punishing pressure. As if someone or something didn't want me to see. As if I was persona non grata in this place, but present all the time, all the same. I studied the Watcher in an attempt to learn more about their intent, their purpose. The monitor appeared to be connected to a computer terminal. So... interesting. This time was different than before. I didn't see myself on that screen. The image showed Night City seen from above, like a drone footage. The Watcher is spying not only on me, but on all of us. Why? It's time to make contact to let the Watcher know that they, too, are being watched. I don't think this talks about gamer anymore. Either he talks about someone in the game watching over Night City with a drone, or he's talking about developers. Because here's the thing. I don't know if you guys ever got into game development, but when you make let's say you make Night City, you make any type of city in any game, you do have that drone view, that bird view. And you can see everything and everyone when you're making a game in the engine. So he might be talking about developer. Because developers do watch on everyone. All NPCs, how they behave. Or maybe this is something in-game related stuff. An empty room, the Watcher was gone. Yeah, and he also mentions that... where was it? The monitor appeared to be connected to computer terminal. So, developers absolutely use PCs to create stuff. This game is also on console, so I don't think he would say console a computer terminal or a monitor, because most consoles are connected to TVs. But hey, again, maybe I'm just overthinking. Just like that note said, like, maybe I'm trying to make sense out of something that just isn't there, that's not planned. Let's see this note. An empty room, the Watcher was gone. I wanted to leave to see more, but the further I got from the screen, the more I was drawn back to it. I sat, taking the Watcher's place, focused on the image, blurry, indistinct, and gradually sharpened. That familiar outline, the Watcher, sitting in their usual spot, but now on my screen, looking at them through them. And they watched me, watching them, watching me, watching them. Then a presence in the room. I turned around, no one. Then I turned back, their eyes, no longer staring at an image of me on the screen, but at me, the real me. I'm afraid, but I must return. I understand now, but it's too late. Something ends, will end, has ended. Farewell. And these are the remains of his clothes. So, what could this mean? You guys know how in many games, when NPCs do something for you, they just disappear from the game. They're gone. They're not important anymore. Many games do that. As soon as the developers use NPC fully, they just remove them from the game. And this could be that. Or it could be something completely different. Now, this guy, Polyhistor, we don't need him anymore. We done it. The Easter egg is complete. And that's why he got deleted from the game. And only his clothes remain. Again, could be that, or it could be something completely different. But I do believe... I think he was talking about the dev. At least that's my point of view. He was talking about developers deleting him. Let me see, is there anything more? And NPCs becoming aware that they are being controlled by developers, by creators. These are all unrelated to this. And we also get a new vehicle. Demi-Urge. A fitting name for someone who calls himself Polyhistor. That said, there's no denying this machina truly evokes a sense of wrathful divinity. Blessed with gargantuan size and almost apocalyptic power under the hood, its drivel will feel like a god of the road. God? Gonterodim? Probably not. Probably not. But many would undoubtedly sell their souls to get behind the wheel of this monster truck. Well, maybe it is Gonterodim. Maybe it is Gonterodim. Interesting. There it is. Are there any comments about mirrors? I mean, yeah, Master Mirror in... Yeah. Where is it? I mean, he does mention screen, not a mirror. Watching them, watching me, watching them. I mean, turned off... Huh. That's the thing. That's the message from the QR code. We're always overthinking, trying to make sense of something. And yeah, you can think that... Here's the thing. You can think now that screen... It doesn't say it's turned on, right? And turned off screen does act like a mirror, right? Right? It does act like a mirror. So Gonterodim can be in your phone, guys. Gonterodim can be in your monitor. In your TV. So yeah. That's the thing about overthinking. Trying to make stuff make sense. And I love that. I do love that. So... But, as I said before, many times, when we try to make sense out of something, the developers never planned it. They never intended it. And here's another my theory. How did all of this start? This started by us players seeing a monk statue that had written on it FF06B5, right? Now here's the thing. I have played many games, as I'm sure you guys also played many games. And there were many games where developers made mistakes. And for example, do you see how this item has a description? Sometimes developers make a mistake in filling up that description. In some games, there was one game where it said like, Bob, make sure to fill up this description. And they left that there. The Bob who was in charge of descriptions, he forgot to fill up that description, and it stayed like that in the game. So there are mistakes that happen like that. Now, the monk statue that had FF06B5, what if developers planned to use that FF06B5 as a color? That's a color code. What if part of that statue or something was meant to have that color, but it's instead of having that color, it just presented that code on the statue as a text? Because we all know that Cyberpunk didn't exactly release in a finished state, right? And because so many players got obsessed by it, what's the meaning behind it? Surely there's some meaning. Instead of just telling players, no guys, that's a bug, don't think about it too much, the developers just went with it. You can see in many games that there are some placeholders just standing there that are meant to be replaced by something else later, right? In early access games, sometimes in unfinished games, stuff like that. Sometimes even in finished games, some things just get left out. Like I remember seeing in the Mass Effect, some flying things just being left flying in the air because developers didn't remove them. What if those FF06B5 was just a mistake and developers rode with it? They went with it. And if they did, if that's the case, that's awesome. Many times, we just like to overthink stuff that developers didn't even plan. And the ideas that we can have, big and wild, developers sometimes just can't compete with them. Sometimes it's a matter of perspective or imagination. So maybe that's why CDPR devs went with it, with the FF06B5, instead of just saying that, yo guys, it was a bug and we just had to fix it. Now that's just a theory, who knows, maybe one day they will reveal it, maybe not. We'll see, but either way, it's an amazing Easter egg. It's awesome. So, let's see the messages on the phone. Carol. Wait, Panam sent first. Hold on. Hey, how are you? Everything all right? I hope you're getting somewhere with that biochip thing. F it. I'll just come out and say it. I like you, V. And I miss you. I feel like such an idiot writing that. But I know I'll press send anyway. I miss you too. Starting to run out of time, which means less chance of getting through this. I guess you'll still have to put up with me for a little while longer. I have an idea. Leave NC. With me. With us. Sol and I have been cooking up a plan for that exact reason. And we just might know how to help. Wait, what? How? Listen, we'll do one last job together. Get that head of yours sorted out. Then we'll leave this city behind and never look back. Besides, you don't seriously think I'll just up and leave you? Put that thought away for good, because I'm with you, V. And I will be with you, through thick and thin. Message from Carol. How did it go? I'm just saying because I saw you two hashing something out. Chill. We got it under control. Attaboy, I'll keep my lips sealed because otherwise she'll accuse me of being nosy. Just don't tell her you got advice from Agony Aunt Carol, okay? And let's not bring this up again, okay? Okay. Let's go back to the camp. With the new truck. Man, this thing is great. I wonder how it drives on the trash. Let's try it out. Wow, this drives really good on the trash. Maybe there's something here in the trash that we're meant to explore now with this vehicle. Again overthinking. Again.
Hey! Seen the opening numbers? Stevenson's a hit.
Congrats, I guess.
You were great. Forget all that shit I said to you. Eddie's will hit your pocket soon. And should I mention there'll be a bonus? Enjoy!
But yeah, I do feel like if gamers overthink something in the game, conjure up some wild theories, stuff like that, I do believe it's a smart idea for developers to roll with it. Nicely done, Eddies should have landed in your account. See? You're already making friends in high places.
Another day to pointless drudgery, soul chipping away of my autonomy, a rodent in the race, unsung and underpaid. My colleagues seem to me like saints in cheap parade. Then it's like us in the road, and an nauseating burn on the corpus of the world, where the content is secured. Just a naked emperors and the rattling of the purse. I hunger for the hurt.
Seattle's calling. Why Seattle? They got a pretty Nova Virtue studio here. Wanted to check it out from up close. Maybe I'll rent out space for a couple of days. Play around with their tech. Do some experimenting, we'll see. But I'm not planning on staying. Where to after? Gonna head east, roam around the country a bit. Probably want to have a cig for a while. Probably won't have a cig for a while. Hang in there, alright? I'll try. I'm sure you'll manage just fine. If I'm ever back in NC, we can crack some beers on the roof and you'll tell me everything. And I probably won't believe any of it. Anyway, bye V.
How's Jake doing?
He's easing into it slowly. Needs a day or two to get up on his feet.
I'm glad to hear that.
You have my thanks, V. On behalf of myself and the entire family.
Okay, now we are meant to call River Ward.
This is Ward. Who am I talking to?
Name's V. Looking into the death of one Lucius Rhine.
Wonder why. You're not a cop.
Jefferson and Elizabeth Perales hired me to do it.
Presumptive mayor sniffing around his predecessor's untimely death? Interesting.
Done some digging, got more intel. Also interesting.
All right. I'm headed to Chubby Buffaloes.
Be their stat.
Wish I were on the road.
Oh, Hug!
How's it going?
Depends on what the it is. And what you want to hear.
Oh, you know, the huge. I longed for you, V.
Oh, I see you've already played out this conversation all on your own. Force of habit?
Pan Am.
I did, though. I missed you.
Want to get myself chipped.
Straight to the point. I like it.
this quest now.
Someone here to see you, looks like.
Wonder what about?
You River Ward?
In the flesh. V, right? My partner, Detective Hun.
Okay. Thanks for agreeing to meet.
You really intend to work with a merc?
Don't know what I intend just yet. For now, I'm gonna see if I hear anything new about Ryan's death.
You back on that? Boss already told you to drop it. Don't make him say it again. You know he hates to say things twice. And if you couldn't give a rat's fat ass about any of that, heed my advice, as your friends. Just let the case go.
See me do anything? Just sitting here, sipping coffee, listening to gossip.
Fine. Do what you want. I'm not about to be part of this. Gotta go get my little girl anyway. And you two at least find a quieter corner. Wouldn't want to be overheard.
Okay. Talk.
I see Detective Hahn's not a fan of edge runners.
Don't take it personally. Detective Hahn's not a fan of anybody, except his daughter. You wanted to talk?
Before the attack, you wanted to talk to Ryan's hustle. Get some info to them. What was it?
Know what? Hahn was right. Acoustics are a little too good in here. Got my car outside.
Okay, sure.
Kaboom! Story is still my an explosion of shame. In a tight spot, don't turn your gaze. Come to the NCPD. We'll help. No strings attached.
Some of the boys from the precinct saw Horvath around Arroyo, shooting up dumpsters, hollering how he's got to meet with the mayor. Brought him in.
Brought who in?
Peter Horvath, cyber psycho who attacked the mayor later. They took him downtown, but then he got lost before they could get his statement.
So you saw him as a potential threat, decided to warn the mayor. Just like that. 'Cause you got a good heart?
Make it sound like that's something to be ashamed of.
Ashamed? Nah. It's not something you see every day. Said he got lost. How's that happen? What's it mean?
It means someone didn't want him counting roaches in a cell that day. Before you ask me, no. I got no idea who. My turn. Why's Peralez looking at this now? Why does he want it done unofficial, on the hush-hush?
Peralez could just be scared.
Doesn't want the job of a guy who just got carried out feet first?
Who would? As I see it, Peralez is out to smear Holt.
So he thinks Holt's involved?
No, but even if he's not, the murdered mayor isn't great optics for his deputy. Red Queen's race. Heard anything about it? Know what it is?
Maybe I have. Maybe I do. It got anything to do with Ryan?
The guy was headed there the day he died.
Fine. We're gonna see my CI. All I've heard is some fancy-ass club. No idea where to even look for it. CI might know. Then we'll go talk to the woman Horvath worked for. Or actually, we could see her first. Up to you.
Sorry, we?
Can't shake this case. Something's up. Just look how quickly it was closed. This way, you can get your job done, while I find evidence that gets my chief to reopen the case. Win-win. So, where to first?
Let's go see your informer. Club's a better lead.
Fine with me. My guy works here. You go talk to him. I'll wait outside. Tell him Igor says hi. He'll know what it's about.
He's your CI. He doesn't know me.
Well, last we met, it didn't go so well. For him. People he ratted out got wind of it. I think you got a better chance of getting him to talk without me. At least voluntarily.
Who is this guy?
The proud proprietor. He's got all sorts of clients, and he's nosy as hell. So he knows all about everyone. Plus, he's a coward. Perfect combo.
All right, wait here then.
Ooh, look at that noodle. Those are nice noodles.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Rude! Follow your instincts!
Synthetic meat, you're in for a
Captain
treat. Try ours.
Picard. Beam me up, Scotty. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's so good.
Ahoy, sea dogs! Set sail for flavor with Capitan
Oh,
Caliente's
God.
world-famous tacos. Now
Yeah,
wheel
they are just wrestling, yeah.
Tiancha, kumquat for the soul.
You looking for general inspiration or something specific? Because I can help with both.
What? What? Oh my. Oh my. Oh my.
When a phantom itch leads to a fatal system error, Bullet Body, install at your own risk. Available only on Braindead stores now. Ahoy, sea dogs! Set sail for flavor with Capitan Caliente's world-famous tacos, now in whale size.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Rude! Follow your instincts!
Blue Moon, Red Menace, Purple Force. It's us, cracks! After making waves in Tokyo, Sydney, and Paris, their next stop is on your doorstep. Night City, expect the unexpected. Feeling tired, bored, powerless? Not anymore. Experience all of Crow Manticore's 16 new flavors and mix it up.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Rude! Follow your instincts!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is for making omelets. Scrambling eggs. Yeah. This one is to add a spoon of flour, right? This one is to pick up food. Yeah, these are all masks for cooking. Yeah, makes sense. Masks for cooking.
Looking for a club. Red Queen's Race?
If I was you, I'd try somewhere a little more welcoming. Lizzie's over in Kabuki is a good start. Or Cloud's in Japantown.
Want an address.
Look, club's invitation only, right? You don't know the address. Means you're not welcome.
Feeling tired?
Igor says hi.
Fuck, no. Said I was done. I was out.
16 new flavors and mix it up.
Leave the fuck alone, all of you. off.
Relax. Just got one question to ask you.
Nothing to see here, sir. Come on, Ghost, I said.
Leave me alone, got it? Can't make me do a damn thing.
Come on, V.
Rest assured, nobody will find out you talked to us. And this will truly be the last time Detective Ward will visit you. Isn't that right, Detective?
Right. I swear it on the spirits of my ancestors. All we want is the courts for Red Queen's race.
All right, but this is the last time, for real. It's outside city limits, near the river, Benita Street area.
You been there?
Made some deliveries. Goods. Sometimes peeps. I got no idea why you want to go poking around there. Club's empty. He shut it all down.
Shut it down. Before or after Mayor Rhine died?
Soon after, I guess.
Thanks, Neil.
My shit luck!
Well, that's what I call a breakthrough. It seems promising, but I'd still hit that market.
Market?
Horvath's employer, one I mentioned before. I just wouldn't let that lead drop. Let's move.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go see this market of yours.
We gonna take my car?
Sure. Thanks.
A good 90% of any detective's job is talking. But you know that already. Must say, you're kinda a natural.
And the other 10%, what's it consist of?
Writing reports.
So, who are we supposed to talk to? Cyberpsycho's boss, you said?
Christine Markov, 42. File has her as Horvath's sole employer. Sole contact, too, actually. Come on, V. No idea who we're looking for. Gonna have to ask around. I'll start from the left. You take the right.
Christine Markov, know her? Has a stall here.
Don't know any Christine. This isn't BD
Markov.
Heads Anonymous.
Where'll I find her?
I don't know her.
Buying something?
Oh, now get out.
You Christine Markov?
Me? No. She's over there. Stall with the tech.
Thanks.
Lost track of you somewhere, but I found Christine Markov waiting for you.
Hey!
You Christine Markov, we have some questions.
You badges?
Neither do you.
NCPD, this is Detective Ward.
What do you want?
Peter Horvath. Know he worked here.
Yeah, he did. Then he stopped working, started making fucking speeches all the time.
Horvath make good scratch here. Could have bought this whole market with the chrome he was packing.
Oh yeah, made scads on scads here. Motherfucking millionaire, like we all are.
So where'd he get the eddies? Know anything?
Look, if I knew, I wouldn't be here selling scop to tower trash. I'd get myself an AV, fly my fucking slim ass out of here. Peter showed up one day with all that. Extra worked up, too. Whacked enough that I asked him where he got it. He said somebody'd finally seen what he was worth. And then he launched right into one of his tirades.
When the weird behavior actually start?
Look, when you're talking about Peter, weird doesn't mean what it means for everybody else. Horvath never was completely normal. But the post-jail Horvath versus the pre-jail Horvath, gonks both, but completely different gonks.
These, speeches, what did he have to say?
Ryan, Corpse got him by the balls and cock, but he still managed to fuck me. His motto.
Why'd he have it in for the mayor?
Ha! Looking for reason in that whack job? Probably thought Ryan was talking to him through the TV, promising all sorts of shit, then ceasing to give a fuck. Look, I told you what I think. In Horvath's world, everybody was out to get him. Lucius Ryan was out to fuck him, then get him.
Had no other connection, those two. Think hard.
Easy money? That's what Horvath was after. Didn't do time for nothing. Worked for normals, not so normals. Maybe he and Ryan had some mutual friends. Would that be all, detectives? You're spooking my clientele.
Somebody'd finally seen what he was worth. Horvath had sponsors.
We might have guessed as much.
Might seem like we didn't get a lot out of that. But sometimes intel makes sense once you got some context. Say, for instance, somebody says they got a headache. Minor detail. Means nothing, right? Usually, sure. But then the guy waltzes straight into oncoming traffic. A neighbor remembers someone had worked on the air conditioner in the guy's unit. Guy whose head always hurt. Accident? Coincidence? Or maybe air-dispersed poison. A deliberate hit.
You actually caught a case like that?
No. Made it up. Still proves my point.
ポリコの車だ。
Oh, great. Let me handle this, V.
よう、デコッパチ。そいつは新しいチューバか？
Step aside, Lug. Your boyfriend got sent up for years. Doubt you want the same.
おいらより自分の心配をしたらどうだ？チューマの前で恥をかくのは嫌だろ？取引を断りやがって。借りは返してもらうぜ。
Right. You did lose your only associate who could string 2 sentences together. Too bad he also liked diddling little kids. Here's my offer. Get the fuck out of here, and I won't arrest you as accessories in the murder of Mayor Rhine.
今回は見逃してやるよ。だが、次はないからな。
And wash your fucking wheels, pig.
Walking the streets with you? Downright unsafe. Got a beef with all gangs or just the Tigers?
I'm a cop. What do you think? Good thing nobody got killed. Little less paperwork. Okay. Red Queen's race now. Gonna ride with me?
Sure, I'll ride with you.
Tall boy, I'm a tall boy. Yeah. Vamos a la fiesta, yo quiero rumba y jack. Yo puedo enseñarte.
Come on, V.
Los pasos son posibles.
This is animal turf.
I can see that.
Lock up any of theirs recently?
Not lately, no. But they're not big fans of pigs either. I can't go in without a warrant. But you...
Uh-huh. All right. Be in touch.
You find anything, tell me.
Fuck off! Nothing to see here.
Just want to go inside. Don't want any bad blood with animals.
Well, that's a fucking relief. 'Cause if you did, I'd have to fuck you up myself, and I ain't in the mood.
So we can go in.
You can delta the fuck off!
Bait. Let's see. Cripple movement. Cyberpsychosis. Malfunction. Detonate grenade. Ping. Maybe suicide.
Yeah. Looks like a normal body shop to me.
Club's here. I'm telling you.
Telling me you got a hunch? Cop intuition?
Something like that.
Kaboom! Soy is el Maquistador! An explosion of...
Slaughterhouse, satisfy your instincts.
Wanna get that guy on the other side.
The fuck just happened? Huh? Not dealing with this fucking shit!
Stairs inside. Clever.
Quickly gonna check if I got all the stuff. well, he's not alive anymore.
Nice. Someone really wanted to cover up whatever it was that went down. What should we be looking for?
Let's try to find something that looks like an office. Every club has one.
Braindance or straight up? Straight up. Hated it. Curtis and Lemon? Now they were perfect.
Kaboom! Soy el machistador, an explosion of taste.
Looks like an office. Sort of.
Comps are what we want. Comps above all.
What? Lucius Rhine, recently deceased mayor of Night City. He was here the night he died.
Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. No fucking idea. But hey, you might be here the day you died. Joking.
Why are you watching this dump? Nothing left to clip here.
We ain't watching it. We're fucking waiting.
For what?
Till they send us the scratch for a job well done. Smashed it up pretty fucking good, didn't we? We done our bit. Time for the pay-up.
Who'd you smash it up for?
What's it to you?
Might be able to speed up your payment.
Shit. The fuck I look like to you? Someone who'd swallow scop like that?
Want to buy this dump? Turn it into something real elegant and preem. A little hard with you sitting here, though, isn't it? So I wouldn't mind speeding your transaction on its way. First, though, gotta know who owes you.
Weldon! Oh!
Lucius Rhine's right-hand bull terrier? Candidate for mayor in the upcoming election.
right fuckhead for the job!
Thanks for the help.
Yep. Stiff as a board. You ask me, he's been dead at least an hour. No. No trauma card. Pretty sure he didn't bring it on purpose. A club like this, you don't want TT banging down the door when you're banging away and things start to heat up. Heart, probably. Must have gotten a little too heavy and messy. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Coroner will find him at home. I'll tell him how to write it up. Died in his sleep, quiet as a baby. Boys are getting him out of here. Of course, nobody will see him. No way. Yep. Yes. All right, I'll buzz you later.
River, found some footage. You're gonna want to see this. Sending it your way. Your chum covered up the true circumstances of Ryan's death.
My chum? You mean Han?
Yeah, him. You didn't know? Not a thing?
Shit. No, I can't. Get out of there, V. I'm gonna ping him. Tell him to meet at Chubby Buffalo's. We're going straight there.
Okay, hang on. Be there in a sec.
I'm gonna go right up as soon as I blast some dudes. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on later.
All right, moving forward.
Ugh.
Got them. Smoke the ass maggot out!
Expect the unexpected. Feeling tired? Not anymore. Experience Chrome and 16 new flavors and we mix it up.
Tiana, kumquat for the soul.
Stay praying on a sinner. Whoa, whoa, if I make it, it's a winner. Put a Frank on my shit, let it bang in the whip. I don't break hits for nothing. Hey, daddy, keep on tapping that percussion. Hey, fly boy, you the shit that keep him buzzing. Hey, would I even say it if he wasn't? Y'all hear me though. Hey, hey, that's what's up, keep it on the low. Hey, see my brain like a crystal ball. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jogging, snap on that ass, clap, throw it back up. Hey, get down. When I'm around, because I'm sound.
Okay, that should be it. Let's do this thing now.
Shit! V! You okay? V!
Come on.
You hear me?
Breathe. Oh. But what are you doing here? I thought you couldn't come in without a warrant.
I can't. Some gonks just ask to be flatlined sometimes.
Yeah. Right.
What was that, V?
You asked me. One heart attack that killed Ryan.
As I said from the start. But...
someone spiked his BD. That's what killed him.
Fuck. Think you could be right. Come on, V.
One cool thing about this is that if you don't kill anyone, he's gonna knock everyone out to save you.
I'm gonna look around some more.
Okay, do what you will. Waste of time as I see it, though.
Okay, let's Delta.
Think I saw another way out on the way in.
Yes, no, macula, no. Yes, no, macula, no.
Still hanging around with this punk?
Shut it, Harold. I know what you did. Not about to ask why you covered it up. Not even why you jumped into this mess to begin with. Just want to know. Who gave you the order?
What's the matter, River? Why do you even care?
Your conscience is clear. You can sleep tight at night. You know why?
Because I took all the responsibility. You got no idea how this city works. Think your goddamn inspirational, idealist bullshit actually means something? It doesn't. Never did. Hey, don't look at me that way, Merc. You know I'm right.
I know this town inside out.
So you know how it works. At City Hall, in the street. Rules are the same. Ryan knew it too. He fought for this city. Cleanly at times, dirty at others. But always with a lot of heart. Wouldn't have wanted him to get dragged through the muck.
Ryan was an asshole, but an asshole who got shit done. I remember what it was like before he was elected. Also remember who stopped the Militech Panzers when the NUSA tried to annex Night City.
V, appreciate the help, but this isn't your biz. I'll take care of it.
How you gonna do that? Am I under arrest?
Got a scroll, got a motive, got your confession. So yeah, you could be. But it wouldn't make much sense. You don't even gotta say who ordered you to go and clean up. I know anyway. So, since even our brass's fingers are all over this, I gotta take it to internal.
They won't do a thing either. Not to me. They'll put you in their sights, though. Just go home, Ward. Get some sleep. Find all this easier to take in the morning. I mean, that's my plan.
Fuck.
So, what now?
Won't let this go. Can't. Holt murdered Ryan. Wanted his seat. Oldest, tritest motive in the book. That's why I believe it. Use the NCPD to cover his tracks.
Also think it was Holt. Only one who stood to gain.
Taking this to internal affairs. Got enough to get this case reopened.
Do it.
And you? Gonna report back to the paralysis?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stay. Observe a little. Thanks, V.
So, about Ryan. Got a pretty good idea what happened.
Great. Come by, please. It's a sensitive matter. I'd rather discuss it face to face. We'll be waiting.
Don't wake up yet. You're listening to 88.9 Pacific Dreams.
please.
Thanks.
Whenever I see this, do you know what it reminds me of? Mask from Saw. If you guys ever watched the Saw movie. The I want to play the game.
Just gonna tell you one thing.
I'm listening.
Don't tell him nothing. Don't get involved. This muck is deeper than you think. Suck you in if you're not careful.
I'm always careful.
Fine, do whatever the fuck you want. Not like you listen anyway.
Hello, V. Please, come in. Make yourself at home. Jefferson will join us shortly. Please, have a seat.
Thank you.
Good to see you, V. Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
It's not 100% clear what happened.
Hardly anything ever is. But...
Yeah, I got some idea. Ryan was murdered at a sex club. Someone gave him a virus-spiked BD.
You sure?
Yeah, same BD almost wiped me. So yeah, I'd say I'm sure.
Got any idea who did it?
Can't say for sure, but a lot of things point to Weldon Holt.
I knew it! You got any proof?
I don't. Just, strong suspicions.
that's all we need to know, Jeff. We have to be careful. Keep a close eye on Holt, and up our security.
You're right. As always, you're right. Thanks for your help, V. Your fee.
Glad I could help.
Hey there. Now, where did we leave off? Careful, please. Right. We'll return to this later.
And the conference? Did you manage?
Are you still there?
Will we be in City Hall? No. Jeff was a council person until very recently. He has just as much of a right to use that space as Ryan.
Oh, excuse me.
Get it done today. We are not pushovers. We are not going away. The conference will be at City Hall. You helped us, V. Thank you. But we'll call if we need anything.
Oh, they will call. They absolutely will. Okay, let's go do this one. Finally, time for main quest. Wanna check this
What have you got in stock?
Various item, if you are looking to cause pain.
What have you got in stock?
Do that on purpose.
Hmm?